What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're gonna be reviewing the Nike Air Force 1 07 LV8 Hydrogen Blue. I've also seen it named Dip Dye or Football Gray, but we're just gonna name it Hydrogen Blue. This shoe released early last month in May of 2020. I was able to cop it on Nike.com direct for retail at $120, and it is still available at certain retailers in specific sizes, but I personally don't think this is still available on Nike.com. So as far as the box and the packaging, it comes in the typical Nike Air Force 1 LV8 black box with the silver foil on the front. And then once we open the box, it just comes in that typical Nike Air Force 1 LV8 asterisk/starred tissue paper. And then it does not come with any extra laces, so it just comes with the laces that are factory laced. But it does also come with this cool little suede patch with like a rubber band on it. On the front, it just has Nike with the swoosh logo on there. And then on the back, it just has a bunch of images, like a diagram of how they dip dyed the shoe or what the inspiration behind the shoe was. The diagram just has the shoe submerged in water, dip dyed, and that's on this hydrogen blue suede patch that was on the shoe originally. So the shoes has a football gray canvas upper all around the entire shoe. And this light blue hue continues also on the lining of the shoe and also the insole, which is that same color, and it just has Nike Air in white on it. And the football gray, which is that blue tone, it's almost like a baby blue, I would say, continues on the laces and the tongue itself. So they're all tonal in the same color. And the football gray is actually also on the rubber midsole, but we do have hits of hydrogen blue on the dip dyed suede swoosh, as well as the back tab where it has Nike Air embroidered in white. And the outsole on the bottom is rubber, where it is also in hydrogen blue. And once we get to the tongue itself, we have a suede patch in hydrogen blue, that same dip dyed suede that you see on the swoosh and the back tab. And we have Nike Air Force 1 and all that embroidered in white. As far as the sizing and the fit go, I bought this in a size 10. These fit about a half a size, if not full size, smaller than what I usually wear. So I would probably buy this in a 10.5 or a half size up if I were to buy it again. I don't know if it's because of the canvas material or the dip dye process. I don't know if Nike actually really dip dye it, but it feels like it because the shoe fits about half a size small on me. I heck of spit, I don't know if people saw that. Trying to do my own dip dye with my saliva. But in all seriousness, I wore this with a pair of shorts and white Nike socks. I think it's a super delicate colorway that's perfect for the summer, but you could also wear it with joggers or jeans, and I think it's just a super dope and unique colorway that is perfect for the warmer months. Now onto the pros. I'm gonna say that my first pro is that this is Nike doing DIY correctly. I did a video with my friend Miles where we tried an experiment where we coffee dip dyed some Air Force 1s, and this is almost like a direct inspiration of that, except it's a different kind of treatment. Instead of it being coffee, it's just more of a different water and dye treatment. It seems like Nike always continues to listen to the trends and monitor what's going on in the sneaker community, but it's such a unique and DIY inspired detailed shoe that was done right, even though it's just such a general release and not that hyped. My second pro is that this is a really high quality shoe, even though it isn't one of one. So like not everyone's dip dye is gonna look super different because it is still manufactured in like a factory by Nike. You could dip dye it again, I guess, if you want to make it look even more unique, but I kind of like the way it looks now. It's not a one-of-one shoe, but it is very unique and high quality as far as the suede, the canvas, and even just like the patch that they gave us, even the rubber band. I don't know about quality rubber bands, but this is a cool rubber band. In all seriousness, high quality shoe, great execution with the suede, the canvas, and all the details. When I saw it in person, I was even more impressed. Online, the pictures actually look really nice to me. And I think it's just a really easy color to look at to the eye. It's not too bold or crazy. It's like really subtle and delicate and more of like a soft pastel color. And that really resonated with me when I saw it because my friend Miles and I did that dyeing experiment and I got so inspired. It reminds me a lot of the Stussy Air Force 1s, that canvas, where it's super tonal. All the details are super dope, and it's just a clean summer shoe. Shout out my boy MJ, he has that. Those are dope, and I got inspired. I want to get my own, so got this one. And my last pro is that these are not pricey at all. They retail for $120. You could probably get them at some different retailers for just at retail. If you just Google like Nike Air Force 1 LV8 football gray or hydrogen blue, you'll probably find this shoe. I've seen it at other retailers, not just Nike. And even if this were to sell out like it has in the past, you could definitely get it on the resale market for for well under $200, but that's kind of like forward thinking. If you're watching this video in the future, this shoe may be sold out. Hopefully you can still get it on the resale market for under $200, if not closer to the retail price. I only had one con with this shoe. It sold out really quickly on Nike.com. I know that they've been frequently restocking it. Like I said earlier, that's a pro for folks that are shopping on Nike only, but if you're in North America and you just Google what I said earlier and this shoe in specific, you will probably find luck finding your sizes and this color at retail. And that's my only con with this shoe. If you were to miss out on buying this shoe at retail, like any other shoe, you kind of have to just pay the resale fees and make sure it's authentic and go to a trusted source if you're not buying this from a sporting goods store or just Nike Direct. So no, I'm gonna say that the Nike Air Force 1 LV8 Hydrogen Blue is one of the most unique dip dyed inspired Air Force 1 models and treatments that I've seen in a while. It's well executed, perfect for the summer, a great delicate colorway that is super stylish, really comfy if you size it right, and still available on many websites for retail. I think Nike has been doing a great job at their general releases at making it look more like hype sneakers, even though it's like a very low-key release or just a general release. So kudos to them. What do you guys think about this Air Force 1? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. See you guys in the next one. Let go. Peace. Here.